This is another Crafty Sausage video, and today I am going to be showing you my Ocean Temple Vault. So, if we go ahead and take a quick look around, you can see I lit the whole thing up with sea lanterns here. Everything looks pretty much exactly the way it is, except for the entrance here. Now you might notice the entrance, actually, instead of going in the front wall here, it splits off in two different directions. Now, I will explain to you later why this is the way it is, but for the most part, it's this way because right behind this wall actually is the vault, and I needed this extra room for the redstone. Now, quickly, before we go inside, I do have this little area up here, but you can see there's no water up in this section here. And you can see there's 4 Elder Guardians here, completely surrounded by obsidian. Oh. And apparently a guardian flopping around in here. Okay, so both sides take about the same amount of time to get through. So if we go ahead in, you can see I wanted this first room to really resemble the main room that's in the original one. So it sort of has this pyramid look in here, as you can see. So if we go through, I kept the sort of maze idea in here. Now you might know this little area up here is actually where one of the 3 Elder Guardians normally sits. That is not a thing here. I got rid of that room and exchanged it for a whole bunch of these other random rooms that you can see I built up in here. Okay, so now over here, like this whole area, you might notice there's a little bit here. This actually goes to the outside of the place. Like, this is all normally like a weird, like, cavern that sort of goes back along the sides of it. I don't know, it's sort of weird, but yeah. All these rooms look pretty much the same. They're all pretty boring. You can see I had to shorten this one a little bit, once again, because of the redstone and all the space I needed for the vault. Anyway, let's go ahead and go all the way out to here. Now you can see sort of what the little caverns looked like. Obviously they are a little bit bigger than this one, but this is sort of what they looked like. Now to get to the vault, you go this way, through here, and then up here, you can see this once again resembles the entranceway here. And then, if we take a peek on out here, you can see the vault. So, this vault has tripwires all around it, and it has a pressure plate floor. I did actually design this so that way there is a path, but like I attempted to use the path a couple times just for testing it. It is so hard to not get caught. And also, one thing I never planned out is like once you get into the center there's no easy way to like get the stuff out of the chest, because actually we're gonna go ahead and set off the thing anyways, so we can just go ahead and fly in here. So you can see there's a tripwire right here, so you can't stand on any of the blocks in here. So it makes it like really tricky. I'm gonna go ahead and quickly show you the path to the other side over here. This is one of the special rooms that I did keep, even though I did have to modify it, because this wall right here is actually the wall, like the direct other side of the vault there. But you know, when you're exploring this, you wouldn't really know that, because there's other spots that are a little funky just because of the way that I built them. So we can go ahead through here and around here. So this is the way out to the other side over here. But there is a reason I came down this hallway here. So you might be wondering, well, once you set off the tripwires, how do you know that they've been set off? I've made myself a little secret room back here. It's nothing much, just a little area with a little lamp. And then this right here is the alarm to trigger it. I'm not going to trigger it because it is very loud. Trust me, it is very loud. But yeah, so I also made it so you can just break the lever and it'll go. Now you did see that that lamp was on. That meant that it had been triggered. Now this is something you wouldn't have if you were to like actually be using this, but I have this for creative mode to make it easier on me. This is my little access hatch. And this is where I can switch it off just by doing that, moving that redstone block over. Okay, so it is now reset. So now I'm going to try to show you a little bit of how it works. So obviously, I just triggered one right now. You can sort of see the redstone lines here. They're going along the entire inside of this wall here and this wall here because you only need two sides. And then they're all going into this corner right here, which I might be able to break this a little bit. Oh, also, by the way, everything is completely solid to try to, like, eliminate the amount of space that somebody could just, like, break one block and crawl through to, like, sneak around and stuff. But you can see it all goes into this one corner. So that way, whenever even one is tripped, it will send it down to that little system that I showed you earlier with the redstone block. And that will push the redstone block and turn on the light over there. And if the other lever is flicked, it will also turn on the alarm. So I can go ahead and repair the holes here. And then the floor is actually really simple here. It is literally just a ton of redstone, as you can see. Oh, I never actually destroyed those redstone lamps there. Yeah, those are all from actually when I was testing stuff still, when I was still making this. But I will say, there is there is 5 Elder Guardians actually, in case somebody does want to come and break in, and they kill the 4 Elder Guardians, they're going to be searching for a little while, find the 5th one. The 5th one is just right under here, under the front stairs. As you can see, all covered up. So, I mean, it wouldn't be too hard to find it. Okay, well, I think that's about it for this video. If this is another Crafty Sausage video. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe too while you're at it.